What's going on, guys? TTL here. Going to be going over my top 5 MLB plays, actually top 6 MLB plays for the day. Today is September 16th, 2023. Let's keep killing it. You guys showed a lot of love for that last video, so let's just keep the love coming. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment down below if you're going to tail any of these picks. I do want to give a big thank you to everybody for all the support that I've gotten lately. I really do appreciate that. Let's go ahead and pull up the MLB strikeouts per game rankings, and let's just get into the picks. Before we do, if you're interested in joining the Patreon, it's only $20 a month. You get all of my VIP slips. I post every single slip that I personally play for every single app. You also get sportsbook bets, you get watch parties, VIP only giveaways. We do a ton of stuff in the VIP, so make sure to go ahead and sign up. I do appreciate you guys doing that. I post plays for PrizePicks, UNDERDOG, Sleeper, and PARLAYPLay, as well as those sportsbook bets. So make sure to sign up. Only $20 a month. It's pretty much a steal. CSGO is looking amazing this morning. If you don't know, esports is where I come from. I played League of Legends for 10 years, well, 12 years. I played CSGO for about 5. Absolutely love both games. I'm actually pretty good at both games. So League of Legends and CSGO, those are my top 2. Just waiting on the World's Championships to start for League, and then we're going to be playing a lot of esports. But that's where I come from. If you guys are interested in esports capper, there you go. But let's get into these MLB picks. I do appreciate all the support, like I mentioned, and let's get into them. So first of all, I love Dane Dunning over 4 strikeouts. So he's at 4 on PrizePicks and on Underdog. He's at 3.5 on Sleeper. I love the 3.5 line a lot more than I love this 4 line, but I do think that he at least pushes this line. He is versus Cleveland, who are ranked 1 in the league for least amount of strikeouts per game, averaging just over 7 strikeouts per game. But Dane Dunning has hit this line. It's around minus 160 odds, 170 odds to go over 3.5 strikeouts. He's hit this in 9 of his last 10 games, and he's also hit this in 14 of his last 20. When we look at 2023, he's gone over in 15 of 22 games, 68% of the time. And in the head-to-head, so this is from 2021 and 2022, he's went under both times. Now, that is a little bit scary, but this is last year and the year before. So looking at his stats in 2023, absolutely loving this. 2022, absolutely loving that. He's just a strikeout pitcher. I'm going to take this. I think that he actually gets it versus the Guardians today. At least the push. Next, I really like Chris Sale over 5 strikeouts. This one's actually 5.5 on Sleeper, so I'm loving the odds for the 5. He's versus Toronto, who are 7th in the league, averaging just 8 strikeouts per game. Over their last 3, though, they're averaging over 9 strikeouts. In last game, they had 13 Ks. When we take a look at Chris Sale, we can change his line to over 4.5. The over 4.5 is minus 172 odds to at least push this line. Over his last 20 games, he's pushed or went over in 16 of 20, which is 80% of the time. And in 2023 as a whole, he has pushed or went over this K line in 82% of his games, 14 of 17. So loving the Chris Sale pick as well. You could play this in any power plays. The Dane Dunning play is more of a flex play unless you're on Sleeper. On Sleeper, I do like that as a power play. Next, on the opposite end of this play, I do like Chris Bassett over 5 strikeouts. So when we take a look, we'll go to our partners at Outlier.bet. You can use this website, by the way. You get a week free if you use my link. So feel free to click the link in the description or in the comments down below. You'll see the link. Helps a ton with research. But Chris Bassett over 4.5 is around minus 155, minus 170 odds. So the odds of him to push are around minus 170. He's pushed or went over this line in 73% of his games this season, 22 of 30. In his last 10, he's pushed or went over in 8 of 10. In his last 20, he's pushed or went over in 15 of 20, 75%. So this is more of a flex play as well, just because of the push potential. So far, the only power play I have from these 3 is Chris Sale over 5. I also like Tyler Glasnow over 7 strikeouts versus the Orioles. We could take a look. Oh, and by the way, Boston for the last one, they're ranked 12th, averaging over 8 Ks per game, averaging over 10 Ks, double digits over their last 3. So that's why I really like Bassett as well. So versus the Orioles, they're ranked 11th at 8.3 strikeouts per game over the season, 13 Ks on average over their last 3, and they had 13 last game as well. So that means over their last 3 games, they've had 13 Ks each game over their last 3. So that's who Glasnow is going against. His line is 7, which is a little bit high. We'll take a look at Glasnow on here. We can change his line to 6.5. Over 6.5 is minus 165 odds to at least push. Over his last 10, he's hit this in 8 out of 10. Last 20, he's pushed or went over in 14 of 20, which is 70%. And on the season, he's pushed or went over in 13 of 18 games, 72% of the time, with 4 of those 5 losses being 6 strikeouts by 1K. Versus the Orioles, I like this tonight. I think he gets it. Those are 4. Let's go to number 5, Cole Ragans, over 5 strikeouts versus Houston. The Astros are pretty good at not striking out. They're ranked 3rd in the league, averaging 7.64 strikeouts per game on the season, averaging 7 strikeouts over their last 3. Last game, they got 9 strikeouts. We'll take a look. I do love this play on Sleeper where it's at 4.5. The over 4.5 on average is around minus 150 odds. He's hit this in all 5 of his last 5 games. He's hit this in 8 of his last 10 games, with 8 of those in a row. And in 2023, he's hit an 8 of 9 starts, 89% of the time. And again, that's 8 games in a row that he's pushed or went over this 5K line. Again, I do like it better on Sleeper, where you can get 4.5. If you're new to PrizePicks, Sleeper, Underdog, or Parlay Play, use my code just TTL when you sign up. You'll get a 100% deposit match up to $100 completely free. So if you'd rather get these lines for lower on Sleeper, just go sign up, use code TTL. You'll get a week, 2 weeks free of my premium as well, and you get those plays. So definitely worth that. And my last play of the day is actually my favorite play of the day, and it's Ranger Suarez over 4.5 strikeouts. For PrizePicks anyways, this is my favorite play of the day. He's versus the Cardinals, who are 10th in the league for least amount of strikeouts, 8.27 strikeouts per game on average. We'll take a look. Over 4.5 strikeouts is around minus 135 odds on sports books. In 2023, he's pushed or went over in 63% of his games, 12 of 19. Excuse me. Over his last 5, he's pushed or went over in 4. No, there is no push. He's went over in 4 of his last 5 games, 80%. Over his last 10, 7 of 10, 70%. And his last 20, 12 of 20, so 60% of the time. I do love this prop, especially versus the Cardinals today. I think he's going to hit this with ease. I'm locking this in multiple different power plays. So again, we have Dane Dunning over 4Ks, which you can get 3.5 on Sleeper. Chris Sale over 5 strikeouts. Chris Bassett over 5 strikeouts, so you can get 4.5 on Sleeper. Glasnow over 7Ks. Cole Ragans over 5 strikeouts, which you can get 4.5 on Sleeper. And then Ranger Suarez over 4.5 Ks as well. This is a 25X. I have $100 on this to win $2,500. This is a posted 6-pick in the VIP. I am playing all 6 together just like that. So there you go. Free pick for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Let's get to 100 likes on this video. Leave a comment down below if you're going to tell. Let's get to around 20 comments on this video, please. Thank you guys so much for all the support, and let's keep killing it.